internet search access to how much money Nancy Pelosi was making.
Yeah, you'd be like, all right.
They just did it. They were doing it forever. They just did it that way. And no one knew, right? Except the people that also did it. Because they were doing it too. Which is why they never call each other out.
Right.
They're all a bunch of criminals. So now that we all know that, like, this is all, everything's been exposed to the point where they want to keep justifying the way they're doing things. They got to be very clever about it. So I can't wait to find out the results, whether or not I'm AI.
You are AI.
Imagine if the world is a simulation, I might be AI.
I was talking to a family member about like just the incompetence and the Secret Service stuff and hiring these people, and they're they're firemen basically, and they were telling me that they had to hire like an actual. He's like, none of these are lies. They had to hire an autistic kid, and he's like, this kid hides in the bathroom and takes naps during the day, but once you kind of hire these, you know, neurodivergent people or whatever, you can't really fire them. So they had to like track it and like keep. And he said another guy they hired who was like something wasn't right, got into a minor fender bender in one of the trucks and like froze up. And he's like, this is a first responder who froze up when they got into and wouldn't get out of the truck. And he's like, I'm not making any of this up. He's like, how am I supposed to fucking work with this shit?
That's crazy.
And he was saying the same thing about the Secret Service and all that. He's like, this is a woman who like she worked, you know, she was like buds with Jill and she was like from Pepsi before. And instead of putting like some Marine in charge.
Okay, look, they ran the sample. Very unlikely. So it was right. Probability of 2.0%. It's very unlikely this audio was generated with 11 labs or the audio was manipulated.
Try it a few times and see if it keeps doing it.
Try it a few times, but now we also need to do an AI generated
But hold on
one.
a second. That makes sense. Like, that means it's accurate.
Well, so what I was said, this guy said, this is the guy who made the original tweet.
Right.
This is the guy who posted the goofy little glitch that makes 11 labs say his voice was AI generated once every few tests.
Okay, this is the guy who posted the goofy little glitch. Okay, so this was a funny shower thought which yourselves and the entire internet placed a near infinite more of thought. What?
This person is drunk.